My name is Jessica and I have no idea what I'm doing. Today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a Too Faced appreciation post, even though not everything I'm going to say is going to be positive, but I still love Too Faced overall. I recently got some new products from them, so I'm going to feature those in this video. I'm going to start with the, what is this even called? Too Faced Hangover Good to Go Skin Protecting SPF 25 Moisturizer. There we go. This I got for free in the little set. I guess I'll show you how it comes out. I have tried this before off camera, and it took a while for the product to start like coming out of the squeezy tube. It says to use 3 to 4 pumps. You see I use kind of like 2 small pumps instead. But I got this for free because I spent so much on that jacket. Which I was going to wear for this video, but I said, you know what, if I get makeup on it and ruin it, I'm going to be very upset. So you could see that in my other video. But I got this for free. It was a whole set. The Hangover like travel to go set thing. So basically I got to try this for free, and I've learned less is more with this. And I've also learned that I can use it without getting like a reaction with my stomach or my skin, even though I know like some crazy things are going on with my skin right now. Of course, it was fine, and then I decided to film a video, and then this happened, but that's okay. The smell of it, it's kind of like the Hangover primer, but a little bit different. I like the primer better. Like this, I don't know, there's a little something about it that I kind of don't like in the scent, but overall it smells like coconut. Like a coconut water type of scent. So this is what it looks like on. It's pretty shiny. So I don't know, if you want to wear this on its own, this is kind of what it looks like. Under foundation and stuff, I think that's fine. For me personally, I wouldn't want to wear it just like this, but it smells pretty good, protects your skin, and it doesn't cause any reaction on me. I wouldn't buy it again because it's too much money, and I'd rather just use my Maybelline Dream Urban Cover with the SPF 50 in it because it's one step, like it does coverage and SPF protection. But if this is something you're looking for, there's my review. Next, I'm going to try out, it is a sample, but I'm going to try out a sample of the Too Faced Born This Way. This is just the regular foundation. This is in the shade Snow. I'm thinking that'll be a good shade for me. This is one of the samples that just came with all the stuff I bought. Or will that be an okay shade for me? I don't know, it looks kind of yellow. I know they've been expanding their shade ranges lately. I feel like the light shades they have are not light enough for me, or if they are, they're too yellow. So I'm using, oh, this isn't my Creme Shop sponge. This is just a regular dollar store sponge. That's okay. I have tried this foundation before, but I didn't use it with a sponge. I used it with, I think it was just my fingers or something. So I didn't really like it. So I have a feeling maybe this will improve my opinion of it, because it will probably improve the application of it. Fingers are fine for some things. I feel like an actual like foundation that's supposed to be, I think this is medium to full coverage. Yes, that I feel like you need something like a sponge or at least a brush, not fingers. So far the shade is not bad. A little warm, but doable. I never know how much like film to leave in my videos. Like, do you really want to see me apply this to my whole face, or do you just want to see a little bit? I personally like seeing the whole application of something, but I don't know. Okay, so not bad. I know this like deeper cut that I scratched myself isn't going to cover that easily. It's a little shinier than what I like, but I think part of it is the moisturizer underneath, and part of it just may be the foundation. But if you don't mind that, maybe this is for you. You know what? I found a Snow concealer sample So let's try it. Let's see, is the color about the same? Yeah. So I don't really want to put it under my eyes. I might not. That's kind of a lot. I'll just try to put it on the spots where I want to be more covered. I think I'll just use my finger for this. Just blend that out. I feel like it's coming out a little more yellow, but I'm also laying it on thicker. See that? Oh no. I have a feeling some of you are cringing right now. That's not how you apply concealer. Yeah, so I mean, I'm not a concealer person, so it's hard to judge. I think I did try this another time and I didn't like it then either, but I don't really like concealer. I don't know. I just feel like it's always very heavy and it's hard for me to match my skin tone. But that's what it looks like in the shade Snow. This is the Born This Way Super Coverage Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. So I just looked in the natural light of my bathroom and that's very yellow, at least for me. I don't have a Too Faced setting powder or anything, so I'm just going to use my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless powder in 100 translucent. Normally I use 110 porcelain, but I definitely do not need any extra color here. I'm not going to show you all this, you've seen it before. That's better, nice and pale, and matte. So something else, I have not tried it yet, so this will be my first impression. The Too Faced Sun Puppy Bronzer. Look how cute. I was hoping that it's going to be a dupe for the Snow Bunny bronzer that they discontinued, which I'm upset about. So let's compare. I'm going to use my Too Faced Mr. Right brush. I like it because it's cooler toned and shimmery, and I just feel like it flatters me better. My very fair, cool skin. So I'll apply this like I normally do, just so you can see it. Because maybe someone else is looking for a dupe too. Can't see it that much because I didn't put a lot. But I kind of can't because I'm so pale. Let me try this one now. Just for the heck of it, it does not have a scent. Don't want to ruin Clover's face. I'm gonna tap in. Not much is happening. Alright, there we go. There's something. Oh yeah. I like the tone a lot. It's like a cool, almost more red than yellow, if that makes sense. And I would say it's pretty comparable to the Snow Bunny. Let me put some more of the Snow Bunny on just so you can see it. The main difference is that this one is shimmery and that one is not. I kind of like the shimmer, but I mean, at least the tone matches, right? Oops, not totally blended, but see? I like that. So I'm going to use that on the rest of my face. Do you want to see all of this? I don't know. I can tell you one thing, it's not super pigmented. Uh-oh. Okay, that's my own fault. I missed a spot when I was setting my foundation. But yeah, it's not super pigmented. So I feel like you do have to go in there and build it up. Which again, for me, with my super pale, cool toned skin, that's better. So I know people weren't happy with this, or some people weren't anyway. Some people did like it. I, so far, really like it. Very nice. I really do like it. Like I said, I wish it had a little bit of shimmer to it, but at least the tone, I think, flatters me a lot better. This I have to fix. You know, I'm really getting tired of this. I just filmed for like 10 minutes and my camera just decided we're not going to record. I'm sorry. What I did was I used the Too Faced Tutti Frutti Fruit Cocktail, what is this? Blush Duo in the color StroBerry. And so this here you see is the highlighter that I used. This here, which does have a sheen to it anyway, is the Too Faced Strawberry Blush. It smells like artificial strawberries, which, I mean, if you don't like that, then this isn't for you. And I was saying how I used to not really like it that much, but now I like it better. And I think maybe my tastes have changed, first of all, and I know what to expect. It's not very pigmented, you have to build it up. But again, for my fair, cool toned skin, that's a good thing. My Italian's coming out. I also used to use it by using this part as a blush and this part as a like blush topper slash highlighter, and I didn't care for that as much. What I do now is, you missed it because my camera is mean, I used my Too Faced Mr. Right brush and I just used them both together just to, this is the motion I was doing so you can see, to create this like luminous pink flush. I'm so mad. Then what I did is I took my Moda contour brush and I used my Too Faced Candlelight Glow highlighter in Rosy Glow. And I was saying how, you know, so that's what you're seeing here. This is the motion I was doing. And I like this so much. I like the other one too, which is the Warm Glow. I think, do you need both? Not really, but like I do see a difference enough that you could justify getting both. Like this comes out like this, it's more rosy and cool toned, whereas this one comes out more peachy golden and warm tone. I don't know why I'm showing you my face, that's not what it looks like. It's subtle, but I can see the difference. And I was also saying that I think they're phasing these out because they stopped selling them in like certain stores, I think like Macy's and Ulta and Sephora, but they still have them on the Too Faced website. And probably because what's in nowadays is that like intense, wet, like gleaming, super shiny, metallic, glittery, well sometimes glittery, highlight, whereas this is more of a candlelight glow. It can be built up to be really intense. Like today I put on more just so you could see what it really looks like. I don't usually put on that much, but basically I think they're really nice. So I recommend them. I don't think they should be going away. I'm so mad. Are you actually recording now, camera? Are you? Okay. So what I'm going to use now is the Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette. I'm quite late to the game here. Is it late to the game or late to the party? Late in the game? Maybe late to the party, late in the game. But I got a really good deal on it, so I decided to finally get it, even though I didn't really need this. I'm going to start with my dollar store brush and go with Rollin' in the Dough just to set my eyeshadow primer. I'm not using a Too Faced eyeshadow primer because I don't have one anymore. I mean, I liked it in the beginning, but I felt like it stopped working on me and started creasing on me. I also have several affordable options that I like, so I don't need that. So what I have on as primer right now is the e.l.f. All Day Stay eyeshadow primer. And I have used this palette a few times off camera to try it out. And I'll tell you everything that I learned about it. First of all, at least for me, I need a primer with it because I feel like the shimmers are very slippery, which allows for a lot of pigment, but honestly, less is more with these. And I think part of it is because my eyes are hooded, it just makes the shadows slide around more. So first thing I learned, use a primer. Second thing I learned, less is more. So next I'm going in with my BH Cosmetics brush with a 3 on it. I'm going to use Cocoa Truffle. I'm going to do a pretty basic look. Something that like people are probably going to see this and say, oh yeah, that's the look I would do with it. Just to give you an idea of what this looks like. So I'm going to put this in my crease and blend it out into a transition shade. I think the mattes are fine. I know people like weren't happy because there were only 4 of them. This is definitely a metallic heavy palette, so I don't know, keep that in mind. It doesn't bother me because I just wanted it for the metallic shades. Keep looking down to make sure I'm actually recording. Take a drink every time I complain about that. Even though I don't drink. I don't encourage drinking. Man, you have to be so careful with what you say nowadays. Next, I'm going to use Live in Lavish, which is the plum. This plum is very muted and almost more brown. It's also more shimmery. Like, I don't think this is a true metallic. Some just fell in my mouth. And I can tell you that it tastes good. It tastes sweet. I don't know if I would describe it as chocolate, but it was sweet. It was good. I'm not going to eat this because I'll be sick. Don't eat your eyeshadow palettes. That's more advice for you. I'm going to put this on the outer third. This video is such a mess. I'm going to put this on the outer third of my eyelid. And hopefully you can see what I'm talking about. That it's more of a shimmer than a metallic, this one. As for the scent of the palette, so even though it doesn't taste like chocolate, it does smell like chocolate, like hot cocoa packets, that like the other chocolate bar eyeshadows do. I do feel like this one has a stronger scent to it, but that being said, when you're wearing it throughout the day, I don't think you smell it. Whereas the other palettes, I feel like they're not as strong as this in the pan, but throughout the day you can still smell it. So next I'm going to use New Money, which is the like hot pink magenta color. This one is also, I feel like, more of a shimmer than a metallic. I'm going to put that on the inner 2/3 of my lid. And of course, blend them together. Alright, I just tasted some more, so I'm going to shut up. I'm just going to take my Ivy White crease brush and fix this because I got a little of the purple in the crease. You can use the shimmers in the crease. I know a lot of people don't like to do that, but I've tried it. It can be done. Now I'm going to take my Ivy White crease brush and purposely put some of Live in Lavish, not Living Lavish, in this crease just to match the other side. I'm going to use this tiny brush from Wish. It's basically like my BH Cosmetics brush with a 5 on it, but thinner and denser. And I'm just going to mimic what I did on the lid on the lower lash line like I usually do. So I'm going to put the purple on the outer third. And then the pink on the inner 2/3. Now, something else I learned, I'm going to show you. I don't do it because I don't like the way it looks, but I want to show you what it looks like. So, see Rich Girl here? I thought that would make a very pretty brow bone highlight, inner corner highlight, especially for my, again, fair, cool tone skin. That's another one you could take a drink for every time I say it. Don't do that. But, again, I'm going to show you what it looks like, but can you see that it almost has like a gray base to it? Or like some sort of darkness, grayness to it? I'll show you. So I'm going to take my dollar store brush, pick it up, and put it on my brow bone. So can you see what it's doing? I feel like it's not doing it as much today, of course. But there's this grayness, darkness in it that maybe on a deeper skin tone that would be okay. But on mine, it's noticeable and it takes away from the luminosity that it's supposed to give. So I don't do this. So that's one complaint that I have. I wish there was a shimmery brow bone inner corner highlight in here. For me, there is not. Even gold dipped, I feel like has that same kind of issue with it. I mean, for me it's too dark anyway, but I don't know if you can see that. So I know I'm saying all these things about this palette. By the way, I'm taking my BH Cosmetics brush with a 6 on it, same shade, Rich Girl, and that's going to go on my inner corners. But I overall like the palette, it's just, I feel like you have to know how to work with it. So I don't know if you can see what I'm talking about. I don't think so. I see it in person. I don't think you could see it on the camera. I think the chocolate gold shade is stunning. I think the Holla for a Dollar shade is very nice. The Drippin' Diamond shade is stunning. Moneybags is more of a shimmer satin rather than a metallic, kind of like Live in Lavish and New Money were, but it's very pretty. It's a very pretty shade. So keeping in mind that I only paid $20 for this, I mean, I'm happy with it. I love Too Faced, you know that. So now I just have some extra Too Faced shades in my collection for a good price. So if you want to pay full price for this, or if you get a deal on it, yeah, as with everything else, it's up to you. Depends on whether you think you're going to get enough use and enjoyment out of it. But I will be doing a separate video on this because it was requested. And I'll use the shades that I like better in that one. I just wanted to do something pretty average for today's video. Are we recording? I'm making sure. So for eyeliner, oh, by the way, no brow products. I don't use brow products, sorry. Fake makeup guru here. I'm going to use the Too Faced Perfect Eyes Waterproof Eyeliner in Perfect Black. It has this little smudgy thing on the back that I don't use. Honestly, I don't even use this that much. It came free with, actually both of these did, both eyeliners came free with some sort of set that I bought one time. Probably with an eyeshadow palette, one of the chocolate bar palettes. I don't really use eyeliner like this. If I use eyeliner, it's usually a colorful wing. But this is what I have from Too Faced, and I have to say they are both good. So if you are someone who likes your typical black pencil liner and wing liner, then I think you'll enjoy these. So let me just show you. And it glides on easily. Definitely gonna poke my eye. And I mean, it stays put pretty well for the day. Still recording, good. Then for the wing, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Sketch Marker in black. Looks like this. Now, I think they still sell this in a lot of different colors too. But I know the big thing now is the Better Than Sex eyeliner. I haven't tried that. Again, because I don't really use it. So I'm going to try to do a wing. I'm scared. Oh no. Shoot. I have seen better wings. And by myself, too. I've also seen worse wings by myself. So, we'll have to take it. Yeah, well, that's even enough. While that's drying, I'm going to tell you I have no Too Faced lip products. I have tried the Melted Matte Lips, and I've also tried the Sweet Peach lip glosses. The Melted Matte Lips were okay. I'm not a big matte lipstick person, though. The problem was that it upset my stomach, which, if you haven't been here before, I have IBS, lactose intolerance, gluten sensitivity, tons of different allergies. So even if I put like makeup on my lips or on my skin, sometimes either if I swallow it or it gets absorbed into my skin, I can have a reaction, aside from the typical just sensitive skin reaction. Sounds crazy, I know, but it's the truth. So that didn't work out for me, and unfortunately the Sweet Peach lip oil, was it? I think it was a lip oil, not a lip gloss, but unfortunately that didn't work for me either. I got pretty sick after that. I really liked it though. It smelled really good. It was very like slick and comfortable. The colors were really pretty, but it just didn't work for me. If you're looking for an alternative to the lip glosses, I would say get one of the NYX Butter Glosses. I think the texture was similar, and the colors, some of them are similar. These smell more like of a vanilla cake like type thing, and they're a lot cheaper. What is this glitter on my face? What I'm going to use instead today, just so you can see it, is something new that I bought in my haul recently. The NYX Shimmer Down Lip Veil in Fortune Teller. It's kind of sheer, and unfortunately it leaves a weird like gray purple stain. But when it's actually on, it's pretty. And I think it's an interesting color. These have also been phased out, unfortunately. I really enjoy these. They always get rid of things that I enjoy. So if you can find a few left on sale, I recommend them. And of course, they're nice to my skin and my stomach, so I can actually use them. For mascara today, I'm going to use my very beat up Too Faced Better Than Sex waterproof mascara, because out of the few that I have the Damn Girl mascara, I have the regular Better Than Sex mascara. This one is by far my favorite. Just going to curl my lashes. This one, I mean, it holds a curl. It's waterproof, but it's not difficult to take off at the end of the day. Volume, length, I mean, I love it. I think it's too expensive, but I really, really love it. The Too Faced Better Than Sex regular, the first time I bought it, I thought it was pretty good, even though I feel like you have to let it dry out a little bit first. Like when it's too wet in the beginning when you first get it, it doesn't like hold your lashes up or do much for them. But once you let that happen, I thought it was really good. But the second batch that I bought, I feel like got kind of clumpy and not working as well, like kind of quickly. So I don't know what the deal is with that, but it's too expensive to risk that happening again. So I haven't bought it again. And the Damn Girl one I got like free as a sample or something. And I mean, I think, do you need both it and the Better Than Sex regular? No, I mean they're different, but I don't know, it depends on what you're looking for. I think there's more volume than length in the Damn Girl one, and I also think it's a little harder to take off, whereas the Better Than Sex one is easy to take off and there's more length than volume, even though both of them have both length and volume. But I mean, yeah, it's another expensive mascara. So if there's all these expensive mascaras, I'm gonna, oops, great. And I'm just making it worse. Fantastic. Today is not my day. But yeah, if that's the case, I'm only gonna get one of them. Definitely the Better Than Sex waterproof. I give up, I'm done. This video has been an interesting one. As I always say, they can't all be winners. For my lower lash line, dropping everything all over. I'm going to use the L'Oreal Double Extend Beauty Tubes mascara because this is basically the only mascara I use on my lower lash line unless it's a colored mascara. I don't use waterproof mascara on my lower lash line because my lower lashes, because they're just too sensitive for that. It'll rip them all out. So this here, I love this because it comes off with warm water in tubes. So no raccoon eyes or smudging or mess or difficulty taking it off. So very easy. Now I gotta see if I can fix this. Yeah, okay, I gave up. The mascara won. It's still all over me. Not as bad, but just whatever. And I'm coming back from the future because I forgot the setting spray. I do actually have it. I've used it before because I had gotten a sample or something. This is the Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1 Replenishing Primer and Setting Spray. Basically smells like the face primer and the moisturizer. What happened here? A little spot. Other than that, pretty fine mist. So my thoughts on everything. The moisturizer, you know, it's a personal preference, as is everything. But, I mean, I think it's fine. It's just not what I would want as, like, the only thing on my face. Like, I would want foundation on top of it. The foundation itself seems okay. I definitely like it better than I liked it the first time I tried it with just my fingers. Not sure about the shade. Like, if I tried something lighter, maybe I would like that better. Something like lighter and more cool toned. The concealer, I don't really like it. And, I mean, I'm not a concealer person. I don't really like concealer in general. So that one's a pass for me. I mean, would I try it in a different shade if I got like a free little packet? Yeah, sure. But I wouldn't go out and buy it. The bronzer, are we recording? Okay, good. The bronzer, I really like. So I'll just like see how it wears. The blush is old. Highlighter is also old. The palette, like I said, mixed things on. Overall, I like it. You just have to know how to use it. And I will be putting up a separate video on this. Maybe I'll do like 3 or 5 looks. I'll do swatches so that you can really see everything it can do. The eyeliners are old, but I like both of them. The mascara is also old, but I love it. And the lip gloss is not Too Faced, but I like it. Alright, we made it through this video. We still recording? Yes. That's it for today. I hope you have a good day no matter what it is you're doing. Bye! See you next time!